In this video, we're going to add some chassis beams to the steering mechanism that we've been working on. So we're going to make a few changes on the front axle first. So what we'll do is we'll go here, and I want to show you guys. So it's quite cool that you can go to parts and it will update it in the assembly. So what we'll do is we'll just go here to our front axle, and then we'll make adjustment to it. We'll just have to make sure we'll make an adjustment on this side and just check it in there. So what we'll do is we're going to take sketch, choose the top plane, choose the construction line, and then draw a construction line here. And we want that construction line to be about, say, 15 mils from the end. So we'll go to the dimension tool, click here on the end, click on the construction line, move it out. So let's make that 14 mils instead of 15, and then draw a center line through there just for a reference line. So we'll go, there's a center point, that orange block, draw a center line through, press escape, and then we can start adding a little cutout bit here that we want our chassis bit to fit into. We're going to make that 10 mils wide, and we're going to go into the for about 3 mils. So what we'll do is we'll grab a line tool, and we're going to draw, or we can, let's to make it easier, let's go to the corner rectangle, click, or we'll go to the center point rectangle, click here, and we'll make that 10 mils wide, enter, and then we'll make it, because I want to go only 3 mils in, we'll make it 6 mils in total, and then I know it's only 3 mils in, and then we can use the scissors to cut away. We'll probably have to draw another line in here, and then we'll use the scissors to cut away this bits that we don't need. And now we can just use the extrude tool and extrude cut that right through. So we're going to extrude, remove, and give it a green tick. And that's just after I've done my chassis bit, it will just fit into there. We'll do the same on this side, so we'll repeat the whole thing. Sketch, choose the top plane, draw a construction line that's 14 mils away from the side. So we'll draw it there, press escape, use the measuring tool, make sure that, because we've got a fillet there, we have to make sure we get it on the end. So we'll grab that there, and then make that 14 as well. Get the center point rectangle, put it on there, make it 10, enter 6, enter, and then we're gonna draw a line just from there to there, press escape, and then use the scissors to cut out the lines we don't need and those 2 points there, and then use the extrude tool again, remove, give it a green tick. Let's just see in our assembly if we did it on the right side of the front axle, otherwise we'll have to do it on the other side. So we'll go back to the assembly. So we did this on the other side of the front away from the front plane. So let's go to our assembly. Yeah, that's the right side. So we can start making our chassis beam. So we're going to go to create a new part stereo, and we're going to make 2 chassis beams. So what we're going to do here is we're going to draw on the right plane or the front plane, sketch, and then we're going to draw our chassis beams, which is going to be 15 mils high and 10 mils wide. So we're going to use the corner rectangle, and then click on the right plane, use your corner rectangle, draw 10, enter, 15, enter, and then we're going to extrude those for 144 plus 3 on each side, so it's 144 plus 6, which will give us 150 exactly. So we're going to go to the extrude, and then we're going to extrude it for 150, and then we're just gonna hollow it out, otherwise it's going to be a heavy piece of material. So we're going to use the shell tool and we can use 1.5 as our shell thickness, and then just click on both sides of this chassis beam. So we'll just rename it here as well, so give it a green tick. We'll rename it here chassis beam, and then we'll go to our assembly and we can insert our chassis beam there. We'll do it twice, give it a green tick, and then we just have to turn them using the coordinating. So we'll turn this one 90 degrees, enter, and then we'll just move it a little bit out of the way, and we'll turn this one 90 degrees. So you just go a little bit and then type in 90, enter. That other one was still chosen, so I have to move that one back. 90, enter, and then we're just gonna fasten mate it with our front axle. So a fasten mate will work easier, and that's why we made this is going to be a stronger joint as well. So fasten mate the top of that one and the top right corner, for instance, of this one. Give it a green tick, and then we'll do the same with the other side. Oh, I made the wrong corner. Wait, Control Z. So let's solve it and see if it. No, we'll delete that fasten mate. So it's that last one we did, and then we'll delete that. We'll just make sure that we choose the right corner. So that I'll choose this corner and that corner. That's the right corners. And then we'll do the same with this one. So we'll use this corner. With that corner. Give it a green tick. And now we just have to design a back axle, and then we can put the back axle on, and we can start doing our steering and all that. So this is just the start of the chassis construction.